Hey everybody, this is Chuck. Thanks for stopping by the shop. Went on a little seagull run yesterday with my good buddy Flea Market Dave, and I got some things to show you. I was spent about $300 and really happy with the purchases and some upgrade items to the shop. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you soon on another video. Well, I got a new tool in the shop. It's been on the want list. I've been wanting to put a drill chuck on the tool post. Now, Loris makes one that has a drill chuck, Edge Technology does. But the other day, I picked up this Dorian 5C tool holder. So it takes 5C collets, so I can put a drill chuck in a 5C collet. So I've got that situated. See a couple of 3D prints here. Well, the tool holder was dropping too far, so I had to figure that out. And the easiest way was to make some 3D prints of what I wanted to build and figure out what I needed to do. And it showed me I was doing it backwards. So that showed me something. So I have it in the lathe here. Let me fire it up. It's going to get a little noisy. See, that's a half a thou reading there, and I got it just perfectly lined up with the chuck. I've tested it. I've got the screw locked here, so if I raise and lower it, it comes back to 0, and if I have the DRO set at 0 for my X, it comes back to 0. Of course, and I've already, the tool post is already double checked with an indicator that it's square. If I had a solid tool mount, then I could leave it in this unit. The other thing is I have the lathe on absolute there, which is just for this tool post. Typically I'm in incremental. So I think it's going to be a real handy addition to the shop. Kind of excited about it. It gives me, I can drill with the carriage now if I want to. A lot of possibilities. So I thought I had to share that with you. Did a little bluing on it, little edge chamfering, make it look like something. I think it's going to work out fine. Here's another tool I picked up yesterday, Bison Morse Taper 2 Live Center. Nice shape. So I wanted that for the 10EE. I got a couple more things to show you. And I also picked up a bunch of cutters, boxes of cutters here, saws that were on here, and then a plate that'll hold the saws straight. So added that to my collection of cutters here. Really got a good deal on it. I'm happy. And got another thing to show you. Well, I asked the fellow if he happened to have a spin indexer, and it's we're getting this all came from Flea Market Dave's honey hole that he gets upset if I tell anybody that's over in Santa Cruz. I'll squeal, read. Anyway, so he had stacks of them, and I said, no, you got a $10 special. So he dug around and he found this one for me. So I paid $10 for it. And what I wanted was this piece here. I'm going to cut it off and mount it on my lathe, where I mounted one of these on the back of my lathe. It was an interesting project someone was doing, though. They were making a sign plate out of it, sign bar plate that it started. So anyway, $10 purchase, just what I wanted. But interesting, within the box was this guy. Let me back up. So these are 5/8 and 1/2 inch holes. And if you look down here, it's all marked with angles. Things are marked on it. It's an aluminum plate, really, really precision. And he's got a parallel across the front that is attached to it. So I kind of fooled around a little bit yesterday with my mill, just setting it on it. This was the fellow that made it. Anybody's got any idea purposes of this, especially with that blade on the front? I assume the blade is for putting an indicator against it and having it true. And then these line up with the slots in the mill table. So anybody in the comments, if you got something on that. And then this was in the trash pile. So it's steel, 1/4 inch steel. Somebody had made it. And it's funny, I kept saying to Dave, that 3-hole pattern looks so familiar. I can't figure out what that's for. So if anybody in the comments knows what, my first thought was that's a water pump. But water pumps usually have 4. It's just driving me nuts because that pattern looks so familiar. But it's, out of the trash bin, I'll make something out of it. This is an interesting one that I also picked up. It's a edge finder. What did you say they call them? A top hat. They call them a top hat because now you could reach under something. If you had to catch an edge that's buried, you can get underneath there. Anyway, pick that guy up, and happy to add it to the arsenal. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the quick little tool pickup. Bench is a mess. I'm working on the arm for the glass beater. It's pretty much ready to go. I just got to work out the mounting in the unit. So that's another video coming up. Take care and thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate your time.